Boom. Welcome. What's up? How's it going? Let's go. I'm excited. Come on. It's only been like a few days since my last video, but so much is happening so quickly now. Actually, what I meant to do was flip you this way, so you get more of me. Yeah, less of the steering wheel. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll start upside down. Who knows? Give it time, man. Give it time. Let it do its thing. All right. I was addicted to nicotine for a very long time, and I struggled with it. I started when I was very young, but I wasn't really addicted. I was just kind of introduced to it, and then I was forced to put it down because that was not to be allowed in the household. And then when the grips of authority weren't so tight, I get into the military and everybody's vaping. You're on exercises, you want to be like your buddies, so you pick up the vaping. Okay, great. So now I'm addicted to vaping. Then I go to Italy, and of course everybody smokes with their meal, after their meal, for just to pass the time. So I pick up smoking, and then I come back, and it's a process of going to vapes, going to cigarettes, going to vapes, going to cigarettes, going to vapes, going to pouches, going to cigarettes, going to vapes. It's like this never-ending cycle, and never feeling okay with it. Always feeling there was something off. And then when I'd stop vaping or pouches or nicotine, I'd replace it with weed, and I'd be smoking weed all the time. And it's just, this terrible, terrible cycle. And so I've gotten to a place for the last number of months of not touching up the weed at all. But I was vaping like a motherfucker, like just vaping, got the pouches in all the time, triple, quadruple, doesn't matter. And then I was talking to my buddy about it, and we're just having a lighthearted conversation, just having a laugh, having a goof, whatever. And I mentioned, just kind of out of nowhere, I've been really struggling with the vaping recently. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah. And he provides, a couple of legitimate solutions. Like, oh, well, you could, try to taper yourself off, or get some No Nic, no nicotine vape juice, or, there's different solutions that you could try. And in my mind, I'm going, no, I'm not doing that. That's stupid. But, I'm like, okay, yeah, well, maybe, whatever. And then later on, I'm thinking about the conversation, and I'm like, hold on here. I have a problem. Okay, I have an addiction that, that's what it is. You could make light of it or whatever, but that's really what it is. That I'm struggling with, right? That I am refusing to give up because I've made up XYZ excuses in my mind, or I have XYZ faulty beliefs going on. I need it for this to get me through that, blah, blah, blah. And then I lean on a brother for help. I genuinely ask for help. And then, to the best of his capabilities, he gives it to me, and I reject it. What is that? That's so dumb. That's so stupid. Like, what kind of a high horse am I on if I'm like, dude, I'm really struggling with this, and then he gives me practical solutions, and then I'm like, nah, I'm good. It's so silly. So I was thinking about it after, and I'm like, you know what? No one's gonna save me but myself. Like, no one's gonna quit this addiction for me but me. I'm the only person who can do it. And, God love my buddy. He's supporting me. He's offering, alternatives and whatever. But I'm like, you know what? No, I'm sick of this. And I'm sick of being that guy who reaches out for help and advice and doesn't take the help or advice. Like, that makes no sense. I know there's many things that I do that are nonsensical, just like all human beings do. But that one, why? Where does that come from? What is that? That doesn't make any sense. So this is currently day 3. no nicotine at all. No pouches, no vaping, no cigarettes, no nothing. And the way I've compensated recently has just been eating a shit ton of food. Just stuff in my face at all times. Whenever I'm at home now, I'm cooking something, or I'm eating it, or I'm cleaning the dishes from doing it, from eating it. So it is it's good though. It brings me back to I was watching the anime Baki a few months ago, because this influencer who inspires me watched it, and he recommended it to his viewers. Says, oh, okay, yeah, I'll give it a go. So it's dubbed in English, obviously, and Baki the wrestler, I'm pretty sure it's called. And anyway, he's the Baki's like 13 or something in the anime, but in his process of growing and learning martial arts and working out or whatever, he's eating a shit ton of food, and it just made me go, oh yeah, like, how am I supposed to get in the best shape of my life if I'm neglecting nutrition altogether? And I've mentioned that in a couple of videos now, that like, oh, this is really something that I should pay attention to. So 2 birds stoned at once. Come on. Quitting the nicotine, and then really pouring into myself and investing in myself with some good nutrition, cultivating that, growing that, not growing that, what am I talking about? Cooking that, preparing that, etc., and then eating it. So my biggest complaint now has been the farts. The farts are ridiculous. Could knock you down, and the pure volume is just insane. Does not make any sense. It's just like, where is this coming from? But it's just I think it's my digestive system going like, whoa, we got stuff to actually, produce now, or to work with. So that's all right. So I'm staying hydrated. That's the other thing, is like the vaping, the nicotine, I found dehydrated me like crazy. So now I'm just generally speaking more hydrated. I'm eating better, and I've got more energy, and it's just like, I got more energy. I don't know what is going on here. And I'm wondering, like, was the vaping almost like a negative feedback loop where I feel low, so I reach for this stimulation that artificially stimulates my brain, but really it's just zapping me even more? I wonder if that was the case. So now, I mean, again, only 3 days, but now I've got so much energy. Like, I could just go and go and go. I could go on here for an hour. While I'm at work, I'm serving. I could serve all night now. Like, the multitasking, yeah, it's draining. Yeah, by the time the shift's over, I do want to go home. But it's not like I can't handle it, or I get overwhelmed, or nothing. I just keep moving forward. Just get it done, So I'm still, not that I don't have cravings. Gum, I've been leaning on gum like a mother trucker. Coffee, I'm still caffeinated, highly. So I guess to some degree I'm still dependent on some things, but that was my biggest thing. It's like, I don't want to be dependent on a substance in order to feel something, in order to feel happy, in order to feel sane or satisfied, or like I'm making enough progress in my life. I want to be able to rest my head on the pillow at night knowing that I faced the day without any kind of crutch. And you could argue food is a crutch, caffeine is a crutch, gum is a crutch, but those are very small crutches. You know what I mean? It's like a I don't know. Barely, it's not training wheels at all. It's not a crutch. It's like a, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know. A ghost crutch. I don't know. These are very normal things to consume, and I can go days without it and not suffer any kind of negative impact or effects. So, anyways, that's the latest on me and on that. I am just a few weeks away from the Firefit Championship, so I'm really looking forward to that. I am starting a new job running the ambulance in just a couple weeks, so I'm looking forward to that as well. It's only been a month I've been in my new apartment. It feels like forever now. It feels like this is just my new home. It is what it is. I figured I'd take you out into the car, do like an older style, in a whip vlog, if you will. It's not really a vlog. We're not going anywhere. Video log, yeah, I guess, by definition. But yeah, man, life is good. I'm getting in phenomenal shape. My head is screwed on right. I still have some lingering habits. Every now and again, I'll download Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and I'll scroll for a little too long, and all right. But I finished a book in the last month. So I'm pretty happy with that. I've been picking up journaling a little bit more frequently. And I'm saving a little bit of money without buying all this nicotine crap, so, and I'm healthier. It's just generally, I don't have to wrestle with, what are the consequences of this? Are my gums gonna recede because I've got this pouch in? Or, am I gonna need an oxygen tank when I'm 60 because I'm puffing on this vape? I don't have to contend with those questions now. As long as I can kind of manage or fend off the temptations. That's all it is. And when you look at it that way, you go, this is a question of my strength, because if you continuously fall into temptation, that would suggest that you're kind of weaker minded, right? What does Wes Watson say? Strength is, what is it? Strength is, not withdrawal. What am I trying to say here? Not choice. I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's something like strength is not doing the thing. It's like withholding. It's, abstinence, not abstinence. I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Oh well. But I really do think that there is strength in not giving into those cravings. I'm cultivating that mental toughness as well, and that mental resilience that is able to withstand hard things. And I know through a process of this process, things are going to come up. I'm going to have to actually face all these things that I've been burying for so long. And it's going to be some suffering involved. But I am so looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the pain and the suffering. And it's not sadistic at all. It's growth oriented. It's like, I know this is good for me, It's like working out for the mind and for the soul. Like this pain that you experience in the gym, yeah, if you keep showing up, you keep doing this 6 months from now, you're going to feel a whole lot better, a whole lot stronger. You're going to look a whole lot better. It's like, the same is true for the mind and for the soul, the spirit. Cause and effect works on all planes of existence. Anyways, we're getting a little spiritual woo-woo now, but I just wanted to keep you updated on the goings-on of my life, if you will. I'm hoping to inspire other people to do this. This is possible. This is really, and for me, this is huge. As a teenager, I was big into experimentation and all that stuff, and it was something I struggled with for some time, but as I get older, I'm starting to learn what's really important, what I really value, who I'm trying to be, and for the first time, really consciously cultivating that and deciding, okay, this is who I am. And so if this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is what I don't do. And I think half the battle is just ironing out who you are and how you feel about things, and any conflicts that you have internally, because so much of the time we have these attitudes that we impose on other people, but we don't embody ourselves. So you get this even unconscious level of hypocrisy and self-sabotage, and because your body's like, we're not practicing what we preach. We're not doing what we tell other people to do all the time. So this doesn't make sense, you know? Your body's keeping score all the time. So anyways, I think that, I mean, I'll definitely keep you updated, but I think this is going to be a permanent change. And I know that sounds, oh, come on, Evan, you're on day 3. Who do you think you are? Making these bold claims, permanent change, giving up nicotine, one of the most highly addictive substances out there, and you're going to give it up for good, cold turkey. Yeah, I am. Yeah. So, follow along on the journey. Like it if you liked it. Leave a comment if you got something to say, a question to ask, anything like that. I greatly appreciate it. And if you like these videos, you want to see some more, please subscribe. All right, I greatly appreciate that as well. It doesn't really do much for me other than kind of get the ball rolling, grow some momentum, and inspire me to keep making these and to keep sharing these with you, and starting that conversation maybe that we can continue another time. So anyways, that's all I gotta say. Hopefully I'll get the video flip thing figured out, and yeah, I'll see you in the next time. Okay, all right, love you, bye.